Conspiracy theorist Mike Lindell was recently at the DNC convention, and it did not go well for him. Which means it's time for another episode of Pillow Talk.
God gave me this platform.
I want to talk to Mike Lindell.
I already know I'm going to win. China did our vote.
No, they're not lumpy pillows.
Biden and Harris would say, hey, we're here to protect the country, and resign. Mike Lindell's a conspiracy.
But you haven't.
Just forget about the evidence.
You're an asshole.
This was attacked.
On Wednesday, while in Chicago for the DNC convention, the Lumpy pillow pusher decided to shave his mustache in order to go incognito. Now, of course, wasn't really all that effective, as 12-year-old Democratic content creator and Harris Wall's affiliate Noah recognized him and decided to ask him a question, which led to this.
That's in your state. You want to know more in your state?
So
they just found 257,000 votes. This happened last week. A judge ruled in Georgia that are missing from the 2020 election. This just came out. You're behind. So your
source is Trust Me, bro? That's your source?
The source, it's in your papers in Georgia. You need to read your news.
You haven't given me any last name.
You need to read your news. No, this is your Georgia news. This is your Georgia.
Thanks, buddy.
So wait, this guy is yelling at a 12-year-old. It's in your papers in Georgia. Is it?
Really?
Well, the only thing that remotely is close to this is an Associated Press fact sheet, check sheet from last December, which debunks the claim that more than 20,000 votes were tallied do not exist. So that's a debunk. What about the 257,000 votes? That's really weird. Well, when asked by the Daily Beast, Lindell responded by linking to a September 2022 WordPress page for a purported election integrity group in Georgia, claiming these findings regarding the 2020 election. Now, it's not surprising that these findings are unaccompanied by any citations or links to any reputable sources for these claims. So I guess it does just come down to, just trust me, bro. Oh, okay. Well, so it looks like Noah was absolutely correct when it came to Lindell not having any evidence to back it up. In fact, here he is speaking with Midas Touch afterwards.
I'm okay. He provided no facts, no sources. He refused to give me the last name. He said for privacy, but elected officials provide their last names if they want the votes. So I'm confused as to why his source was Trust Me, bro.
Mike Lindell just got rolled by a 12-year-old.
So here's the thing that you have to remember about Mike Pillow.
Just forget about the evidence.
That's it, literally. It's all you have to do with the right wing is say something to your followers that they agree with and not have to present any evidence to prove it. That's it. Now, some of them may ask for some sort of proof, but these people are usually either rhinos or
Pink-haired communists.
so they can be safely ignored, okay? But no, here's the thing, though. These election deniers are so unhinged that they're going to the DNC and they're getting into arguments with literal children. And by the way, they still end up getting owned. That's the best part. Hey, the kids are all right. Okay, it's just some of the adults that have a problem, okay? Especially with believing in fairy tales like the 2020 election was stolen. Trump cares about your family, and don't worry, the wealth will trickle down. We just have to give more tax cuts to the rich. Okay, those are the fairy tales. Now, what's even sadder, though, than Mike Pillow yelling election conspiracies at children is shaving his mustache as a way to try to, go in undercover. I mean, sure, it's less effort than Matt Walsh put into his disguise, but Mike, you're not fooling anyone, and it's not like you'd be denied entry if you just wanted to cover the event. I mean, technically, you could go as a citizen journalist. I mean, you do have an alleged news network, frank speech or whatever. Okay, sure, yeah. But that's not what Lindell was doing. In fact, at one point, Lindell decided that he was just going to go and investigate the gender-neutral bathrooms.
That's bizarre. That's all I can say. What is wrong with that picture? A lot.
Were there urinals? Any women sitting in urinals?
You know, I didn't look. I kind of went, kind of had a little tunnel vision in there.
What has happened to our world?
It's upside down. It's right now. This is the battle we're in. It's a spiritual battle of evil and good and nonsensical and common sense. You know, we have it's like a teeter-totter, but we're winning. I really believe we're winning.
We're winning. I really believe that we're winning, even though we're fighting against.
It's the devil, okay?
Okay, we're fighting against the devil. It's a spiritual battle of good versus evil. And then, oh my God, there's a gender-neutral bathroom.
Oh, no!
Wait, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with a gender-neutral bathroom? Hey, look, if you don't want to use it, that's fine. There are still sex-segregated bathrooms. I understand if you want to, if you're concerned about your privacy and things like that. Totally. You don't have to use those, all right? But here is the thing, though. It does make sense to have unisex bathrooms available. Why? I mean, they can benefit a wide range of people with or without special needs. Not just transgender people, because that's why he's got a problem with it, okay? Because he hates trans people. But there are people with disabilities, elderly, and anyone who needs help of someone that happens to be of another gender. These bathrooms also help parents who need to help their infant or young child with, using the bathroom. So, I mean, there are reasons that unisex bathrooms absolutely exist. It's not a battle of good versus evil. No, what's evil is not being inclusive for different people. That's what's evil. What's good is, hey, making things inclusive, making things more accessible, making things better. And yes, there are ways, by the way, in which gender-neutral bathrooms can also protect the privacy and safety of women and girls in those restrooms. So there are definite design choices that allow for such things to happen. So for everybody to be safe, and if they choose to use the same restroom. Because after all, everybody's got to pee, all right? Now, that said, Lindell can't handle it. He can't handle these things, just like he can't seem to handle arguments with 12-year-olds who happen to be smarter than him. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.